Good afternoon, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So, today I'll be playing the Somnium Files because when I was finishing up Root Letter last time in the slot, I put up a poll, and this was the overwhelming favourite of the choices that I had. So, yeah, let's see how this goes, because I have heard very good things about this game. So, new game. English. Yes. Autosave. Okay. Mm-hmm. It appears we have an intro cinematic. What is this? Looks a bit like a circus big top. Yeah, looks a lot like a circus big top. Oh no, it's a carousel. Ooh. Ah, this must be the victim. Day 1, Friday. Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. That's some upside down carousel horses over there. 8. Tutorial time. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Yep. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Okay. So you mean like the corpse? The body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet.
Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to look at that.
I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Iva. Her official designation is Eyeball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Iba's vision modes. While playing through the story, Iba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. Okay. Oh, whoops, I missed the... I accidentally clicked too far forward. Can we go back? Ah, log. No? No? Okay. You can view the controls in F1. That's good, because I missed them. Can I look at the log now? No, that's just the talking log. Hey Nick, it's going fine, except I clicked one too many times and now I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Okay, so we move our sight with this. No. Can't we just do this with the... No, apparently not. Ah, yes, we can with right. Okay. F1, wasn't it? Controls, right. Yep, I figured out that the right click and drag to move the sight. Q and... was it Q and E? Busy day, huh? Alright. Choices and look. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with the choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you're speaking to. Okay. What we want to do is zoom over here. And look at the gross stuff.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Yeah, it probably depends on how it was removed. Whether it could be a crow or not. Is the audio level okay, by the way?
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Ah, there we go.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
That's terrible. Terrible and gross.
Correct. The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope. The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
Now, why would they do that?
I mean, to restrain her while they took her eye out, clearly. I can try to make the... Okay. I actually dropped the volume in the settings a little bit because it looked like it was going to be too much. I'll fix that just a second. I think if I do this... Yes. Oh, we've got a flowchart. Oh boy. Right. Right. I'm gonna...
Allow me to assist you.
put these all back up one then. It was mainly the voice. Okay, how's the should I put the BGM back down a bit?
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso.
Ooh, stabbed, huh?
Cause of death, blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means...
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Stabbed with an ice pick. Alright. I want to look over here. What are these upside down carousel horses? Why are they over there?
It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime.
Alright. This park was already in this state, huh?
My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
Oh, look at the little panda. The panda ride looks lonely. Yeah, there's only one of it. It's a bench. Okay. The parasol is getting pelted by the rain. Cityscape. The city's skyscrapers crowd each other. Let's go to the Ferris wheel. The old Ferris wheel is over there. It feels like an enormous eye staring down at you. It does somewhat, doesn't it? This rain is depressing. Has it been like this all day? I mean, that is an important question, right? We already looked at the skewered. Oh, fence. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round. Probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. Yeah, it's fair. Is this the control room? A place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. Right, let's look at this person. An inspector from Metro. I hope he finds a lead. Okay, let's actually talk to him then.
Not yet, sir.
Anything to go on? Okay. What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
Hello, Kagami. Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
Why can't I ask him about his name again? How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. Not finding much.
Local cop. Yes, we're already a great detective. Boss, huh? They call her Boss. She runs ABIS, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. They report directly to her. Okay. Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park.
About 2 hours ago? That must have been screaming of someone finding us, since we looked at the thing and she apparently died like 6 hours ago.
Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
Finishing discussing a topic with someone, they may have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Well, I mean, I'm going to ask all the questions, obviously. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. Alright. What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
Oh, okay, this is someone. This is a dead person we know.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
So what am I doing here?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. but inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work.
A copycat killer?
From the case 6 years ago.
The case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. Case 6 years ago. Oh.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
The noise came from inside.
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Ooh, X-ray mode. Yeah, is there a person in there then? X-ray. There is a person in there.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
From the inside?
Damn it.
Seems like a weird thing to be able to lock from the inside.
Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
We have a fancy gun for shooting locks out. Ah, that's a stabbing implement. That's the right kind of stabbing implement for the stabbing that occurred. Maybe she found the body and pulled out the stabbing device. Ooh.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are?
She dancing.
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
Alright then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. but I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up.
She's so shiny.
I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
Trying to sort out my situation. My brain isn't cooperating. Must be because I'm sleeping right now. So, things that I should know. I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. Not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
You wonder if she has an RGB option. Yes, can we make her purple?
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate! Got it.
I really don't like looking at her hands and lower arms. It's like it's just veins and I don't like it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
It's probably harder than it sounds.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Wake Date up. Date's dream world. In the strangest surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. Okay. In Insomnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. The guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Iba closer to the door and investigate. Okay.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Iba instructions. For now, have Iba investigate the door. Investigate.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that.
Some light
The
over there.
places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
Well, that's some information
You
we'll
may
find out
remember
later.
upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
In the Somnium world, objects you're able to investigate. No, you're able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move Viber over to it and investigate. Okay, it's the thing over there. The switch. Oh wait. Nope, the iris
The
apparently.
winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
Grab or smell? Let's smell the flowers. Stop and smell the flowers.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You were able to touch it.
Also, it looks like we can touch the switch now.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions just now advance your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. See the controls in a minute.
A switch. The thorns are gone.
Turn on the switch.
Now I can activate the switch.
Oh! There was a girl. Very briefly.
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
Yeah, it is quite interesting, isn't it? little dream puzzles. You unlocked the turn on the light mental lock. But there's another mental lock in this Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide Open the Door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial. Right. So, there's a few things we can touch now. What about the wine?
A glass of wine.
Maybe we should smell this one too. No, investigate.
A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Burgonia.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
Why is there a skeleton who with a bloody left eye socket? There's a lamp.
A A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
We didn't want to turn off a light because we like having lights on. Lights on is important, right? I don't want to kick it either. Lift up.
It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
Tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy.
What about the basket?
I cannot see inside it.
Where basket? Oh, that would be fun. Search.
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra.
Yay, chupacabra.
And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
What do you think we need? We can't open the door just yet because we can't touch the door. We need the ability to touch the door, which means we need light on it. But I'm going to look at the skeleton first.
Skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye. There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead, like they should.
Wait. It feels like we need this lamp over there, but if we can't lift it,
A lamp. It looks like a rose.
then what if we kick it?
Huh?
Oh! Huh.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly.
Yeah, why did the skeleton's skull move when I kicked the lamp?
Hey, Date. Are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
Ooh, we made progress, okay.
A skeleton.
So, if we hit the skeleton now.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi-ya!
Knocked his block clean off.
What?
And that moved the lamp.
Why, but look! The wall!
The door broke. Somehow I feel I messed up.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know.
And there is light on the door now.
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
He doesn't look that old. That's
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss's sleep talkie. A hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one, somewhere. No more, I can't eat anymore, I'm stuck. Hidden item? Okay, now everything that had light on it is, like, gone. Oh! There's an item.
What?
I got a thing. gun door. Well, I suppose we can just shoot the lock out, right?
Gun came out of the skull?
Oh! That gun's got it. That gun's got a key. Pick it up.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
So I guess now we take this key gun
A door locked with a padlock.
and we put the gun in the keyhole.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose. I see. The gun was the key.
Alright, see you around, Nick. Have fun.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Oh. There's a dead body in this room. Hooray, we did it. Day 2, Saturday. Police headquarters, Saturday, 9:21 a.m. This is certainly an interesting room.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
This room is absolutely full of stuff.
Overall
RC
length
car.
of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
Police officer
Have you met my
mannequin.
partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
This was the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health. Soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So Boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. It's a volleyball. She's not going to tell me anything about that though.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
It's a lot of money.
What are you, in elementary school?
Shelves. flag with a big catch on it. A soba restaurant door curtain.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
No clue, boss.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
I'm always amused by Boss's ability to make anything sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose. She has a computer on her desk. The type that has a monitor built in. A chair. An electronic darts game.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? Entertain herself by the looks of it. Pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
Happy birthday banner decoration. That birthday party was a while ago, though. What is this room? A police poster. Cabinet.
That's been here a while.
Christmas tree.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
Souvenir from some rural town? Haven't seen one of these in a while.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
Mysterious masks displayed on the wall. A map on the wall. A boy band poster?
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. There's so many things. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. A plaster figure. Stationary bike for indoor training. It's a life ring. It's a lifesaver. Triangular ruler. A snowboard.
Are you
Jeez.
familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
No.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
Symbols for stress relief, huh? Public bath door curtain. Okay, I think I'm done looking around at all of the stuff. No, wait, there's a broken clock down here.
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
Oh, and the desk. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. Alright. I think I've done just poking around her room and I'll actually talk to her now. So you see, you still haven't cleaned this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little.
Okay, fair.
It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
What's the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
About the case 6 years ago?
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Which probably has something to do with my memory issues.
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
You said it was a copycat!
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer.
How do you know that?
That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
Could be someone related to the previous one.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
About Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
Ah. Mizuki Hagiara. The girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old, in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly.
Ah, so it was the murder weapon.
We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
That makes sense.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding, the only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. It's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
It's not what I intended to do, but I guess we hadn't investigated her yet. She's sitting on the desk casually. Any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female, Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case.
So why is the victim's daughter been living with me then?
4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Okay. So about husband then.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse. And naturally started asking him questions.
Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
The screaming, which I assume was Mizuki's screaming.
Unfortunately not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
I was gonna say, payphone, right?
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. May have even been the killer.
Cute.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
What is it, Iva? You know you're kinda cute like that, yep.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope. Not cute at all. Why did you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Iva's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking. Okay, back inside.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
Why did you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Yeah, how? Who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When you're able to visit a new destination, a map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. Alright. Matsushita Diner. Saturday, 10:18 a.m.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
Flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy...
Well, the fact that you immediately leapt to that thought.
Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
She's holding a knife and I don't appreciate it.
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Could you put that knife down?
Mm,
Could you put that knife down, please?
Yep.
oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. Good. tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean...
There's a district that's been off limits for 8 years.
Never mind.
Huh?
So I want to have a look around first. A table. Menus written on the wall on Tanzaku paper.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Yeah, who? Some celebrity's autograph. A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
Nothing but a window.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Mysterious liquid. Disposable chopsticks. A stool. There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
It's very cute for a knife.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Ah, it's a very cute knife.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Round
A large
chair.
jellyfish.
No.
Sure. There's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
A kid's chair. Small sitting cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
A low table.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus.
Succubus?
She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
More pastes. It says good luck. Condiments, chopsticks, rations. The kitchen. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. Okay, right, we should actually talk to her again now. So where is your husband?
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
Alright, how long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Is Ota here?
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
Oh. That's a bit different to what you originally said, lady. Let's go with about Shoko. I decided to ask her about Shoko just in case. I brought up the picture of Shoko and showed it to Naomi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna ask her about the weather.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Alright, what's the name of the company?
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Why does Ota hang out there?
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her.
Ah, so that's the succubus she was talking about for the package, huh?
You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
Alright, let's look at it then. It's a cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
A model, huh? It also looks like it says Amazon on the side of it. So is this witch working there?
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Can you call him?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
About this idol. She mentioned a box. We're gonna go look at the box again, huh?
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
X-ray mode. Yeah, that's bigger, alright.
Now, what is this?
Does she have cat ears? It looks like cat ears.
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal.
Hopefully that'll have the name of the idol on it.
The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
A set.
Date, I've found some information about the figure. Aset is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
Really sounds like a group name, huh?
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Suspicious.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Alright. Let's go to this talent agency, shall we? Zoom. Saturday, 11:45 a.m.
That's him?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I showed him my badge.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
Let's have a look around. Plant. A plant.
Date, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
Aww. There's an abstract painting hung up.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
The company's logo. Lemniscate. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Of course that's what you noticed, Daddy. That's the reception desk. Plant.
That is a high stool.
Really, Iva?
A high school?
No, Date.
It's a high table. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Nothing dirty though. This isn't that kind of company. A door. There's probably an office back there. A vending machine full of drinks. So far, so far. Oh dear. So far, a sofa. It's a sofa. It's also puns. Lots of magazines in that rack. Let's see. How to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. I think I'll take a look at that. Okay. Window. A large window. With, like, no view by the looks of it. Ota's laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Alright, time to talk to the lad. Oi, pay attention, mate.
No. I'm kinda busy right now.
Is he doing what? Look. Ota won't even look in my direction. He's just typing away on his laptop. What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
Saying this sort of thing to the guy who's just told you he's with the cops. Are you a fan of ASAT?
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
Alright. What can you tell me about last night, kid?
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. The type who knows he doesn't have to talk to me, huh? That's a terrible idea! But let's do it. Punch him.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
Aww.
Then what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Kick him. I'm trying to give her a moment.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Alright. Can we see what he's doing now?
Does Tessa refer to ASAT?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
Is he running 4 Twitter accounts at once?
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Well, yeah, Mato.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting ASAT and defending her all by himself.
What a weird thing to do.
This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet, or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
Hey, kid.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell ASAT
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
When did you start with the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
Yeah, right?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
Yeah, but she still has to see some nasty stuff to start with, mate.
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch.
How is he even allowed to wait around here anyway?
There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
Alright, last night, mate.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area? You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
I missed it. There's it. About last night.
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
Oh.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know Mizuki?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby.
Yeah, she really better be a friend, because, like, wait, how old was he supposed to be? He was supposed to be like 24 and she's 12.
Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
Friendship?
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota, how about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
I mean, technically it's his second eye, but...
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Can you provide a detailed account of last night?
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
And just like Twitter is clearly Twitter, Nile is clearly Line.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Oh, so they both found the body together then. Reported his own screaming, did he? Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See? I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Why did you use a payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
Oh dear.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
Guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
She's cute.
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Felt like you recognized her from somewhere. Or something. Are you ASAT?
Let me confirm something. You're ASET, right?
Let's play a game! Shadows!
Red, silhouette, ASET.
Fears!
Upset, regret, ASET.
Water!
Wet, sweat, ASET.
Yay! ASET, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
How old are you?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
You're friends with Mizuki?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am. Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. But she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
What's your relationship with Ota?
relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Yeah, getting bashed by his sock puppet accounts.
Stop! You're making me blush.
This guy.
Ooh.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Did you talk to her about last night?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
You seem awfully, nonplussed about the fact that he saw a corpse.
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it.
It's all over the internet? Wait, why don't we, the police, know about this stuff?
He told me he saw the body.
I took out Shoko's photo from my pocket and showed it to Ota.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Ah, that's not in the news, huh? Ota's looking at ASAT. Well, not really a look, more of a gawk or an enraptured gaze. Alright, I guess we gotta tell her about the stock market thing.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Huh. Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene. See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
Yeah, because that's definitely a place that an idol should be going.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message. Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
She blackmailing me.
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
She is definitely blackmailing me.
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
Hey, it's not my fault, dude.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
Why are you doing this?
I told you! I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
I guess Ota's mom was right about the succubus part. Or the witch part. Balloon back. Ooh. This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel is on the right side. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road. Feet. The rear view mirror. I can see the scenery.
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
Mm-hmm. But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
To do the look
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
Why did you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
I see.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Ah, it's Minecraft.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
So, how did you start working on lemon skates?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemon Skate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
About Mizuki.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
And what about it?
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Not much of a hero. About that video.
Now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
Hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Public doesn't know about it.
Brain investigation.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
It's reasonable. It's her real name.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris.
Like the irises in the Somnium.
Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hide it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Moon Park, Saturday, 1:12 p.m.
Excuse me. Yukaname Date?
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Alright. Look at this. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Choco's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
Why's the horse not covered in blood?
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
So she was killed elsewhere and then brought here.
Agreed.
There isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
So the blood is on this rope. But I guess not the rope that's attaching it to the horse?
That must mean...
The local cop. This pole. A metal pole.
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Date.
Really?
You wanted to see me dance on that pole, huh?
No.
What the hell are you talking about?
Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously.
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
Probably not.
They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
That's a bit of a stretch, lady.
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the Eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
That one.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kabasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kabasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
Probably.
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Why does she think it was a ritual
I
murder?
remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
The ice pick was in the eye socket.
Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Tinazuki?
We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Why should I?
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
Have you paid to clean the car?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
That's good sound design that I can now sort of hear wind noises in my left ear.
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%.
How much is 70 degrees Fahrenheit? Because I have no concept of that. 21 degrees. It's kind of warm.
It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Doubt it.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
Sagan Residence, Saturday, 3:09 p.m.
You should come in.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already?
I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye,
Oh, who is this, Iris?
does she look like the girl that was in the Somnium? I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... dead. No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police?
Yeah, I'm not here for anything bad, I hope.
Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Steam is rising from the tea. Coffee table. There are some elementary workbooks on the table. But looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Osagami Sumo? You can see the trees and sky outside. It's for lighting. Ceiling fan is spinning. Telephone in the corner.
The flowers.
Winter
It's an
irises.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Huh. Wait. Flowers. It's a switch. Kitchen over there. Sofa here. I'm sat where the skeleton was in the Somnium. Yeah, there's a lamp. The lights are off. Bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalogue before, so I know. Why is this room the Somnium? Why? Mysterious object. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. Reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? A clock. A shoebox. I wonder what they smell like.
You are beyond perverted.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
Okay, the door is slightly different. It's got the handle on the other side. It's the front door. Yeah, so like this wall is not quite like in the Somnium, but it's mostly like it. You can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, either. A wooden shelf. A speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. Why does this room look like the room in the Somnium? Refrigerator.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? Cuts it into a lot of pieces?
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
Alright.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
You open the door, you put the elephant in, and you close the door?
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside.
I think I've heard this one before.
You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
There are a lot of dishes. Alright, let's actually talk to people. Yeah, about Renji.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Do you know his ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago.
Why did you meet her a few months ago?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
You look chipper?
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
I didn't look at the sofa. Iris and her mother Hitami are sitting on the sofa. About the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Alright, guess we gotta look at the flowers again. A winter iris. It means good news and hope. How old are you, lady?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
That must have been tough at 19. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
That would explain the workbooks.
A teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
Hmm? I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. About the flowers. Right, do I have to go look at... You were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
A little weird.
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Alright, goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
Yep.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Just like drop that and just like, what?
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right, take care, Date.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
She's so cute. Charging. Let's hear the timeline of events.
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Friday, yesterday.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Approximately 5 p.m., Shoko's time of death. Approximately p.m., Mizuki receives Nile message. Unknown sender. Request to come to Bloom Park. Approx 8:10 p.m., Mizuki calls Ota, asking to accompany her to Bloom Park. Approx 9 p.m., Mizuki and Ota discover Shoko's corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki, flees crime scene. Approx 9:05 p.m., Ota reports crime via payphone. Approx 9:30 p.m., first responders arrive on scene, discover Shoko's corpse. Approx 10:50 p.m., Date arrives on scene.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
Or maybe the message was sent from her mother's account?
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
About the corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
About the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Oh, is she inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
About the corpse.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message. The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony,
Was the eye definitely removed or just destroyed?
when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars.
No cars.
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Maybe they didn't have to move it very far. Police headquarters, Saturday, 4:26 p.m.
Welcome back.
I need to go get some more water. I will be right back. have returned. As boss says, welcome back.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Ah,
Mizuki.
Mizuki.
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
Ah, blackmail.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Ooh. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. Just a chair. You sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
Yeah, that is understandable.
You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Did we get permission from her dad?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know.
That's suspicious. Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Yeah, sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
Oh, the machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Hey,
Iba.
Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more... ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
Alright, I guess we... over there, maybe? There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. Mizuki is lying in the sync machine on the other side of the glass. She can't hear me from here. Okay, so I need to just... That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Iva. He's her caretaker in a way. Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. things. CRT monitor.
Date, look! It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
I get that reference. I opened it up. It's completely packed with books. Huh, they're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter, interesting. A locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
The exit. Okay. Well, that's clearly not where we're going.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now, where on earth did you learn that?
Where on earth, indeed. Ah, that'll be the door we want over there. The door to the sink room. Can I go through it? Is there something I'm missing? A metal shelf placed along the wall. CRT monitor. No one crawled out of it yet. A binder full of papers. It looks like the manual for the sink machine. Ah, good, the manual. What do I need to do to advance? What am I missing? Ah, right. Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sink room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance.
Oh?
She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
So here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
About the sink gear.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
And about Abyss?
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
When this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
When this is all over. Let's get some of that stew you like.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
Hey, it worked.
EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
A new feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
Ooh, 6
Any
minutes.
longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Hope we don't get actually timed for
We're
that.
counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park?
But with the carousel inside a birdcage.
Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed. So it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Ooh, was that a pool of blood? Is that a pool of blood next to us? Mental lock 1. Mental lock 2. Mental lock 3. 3 locks. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
The horses are flailing.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Right in the eye.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
know.
There's a 6-minute time limit in Somnium. Time is expended whenever Ivor is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental logs within the 360-second time limit. Okay. The photo.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Pull it out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Yeah. It's connected to the speaker, it makes the speaker go higher.
Keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Ah, the operator's booth. Get rid of the lightning. Wait, it's a forked path. The other two mental locks?
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Why would I want to speed it up?
Is this another function pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You're only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timie when you already hold 3 will replace one. Timies are expended after one use, but use them as often as you can. Remove the birdcage, blow the birdcage away. Oh, it's 2 ways to do it, okay. Alright. Microphone.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Threaten, shout. I don't want to do anything yet if I...
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Okay. So we have that. We have pieces of the panda.
The panda is in awful shape.
I kind of want to. I want to put the panda back together again.
Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this.
Oh no!
Or at least I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
No, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Stuck behind the panda.
An enormous bird cage.
Slip through or lift? Okay.
Understood.
Oh, I didn't, that's not what I meant to hit! Ah! I clicked in the wrong place.
I knew it wouldn't work.
Whoops. Feel like I've messed this up. Alright, shout!
Stop it! Stop it already!
That was... Wait, redirected the light. I missed that part. Okay. What are we supposed to... Let's redirect...
The control room of... What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it. I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Peek inside.
Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Yes, but it's in a balloon shape.
Please.
Peek inside.
There are a number of balloons inside.
Looks like they'd fly away if you lifted the cage.
What would that accomplish?
I don't know. Dream worlds are unpredictable. Cause and effect are screwed up here.
Yeah. Let's try...
A bird cage. There are balloons inside.
Lift? Wait. Timey won't... Am I supposed to be using a timey? Sure.
This'll be easy.
Glad to hear it.
What? But it was so heavy.
Blew away the cage.
But nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. You only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, going back 3 locks will cost all 3. You regain your 3 retries by selecting Restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low. Okay.
You have
A deflated
3
rubber.
minutes, Date.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Blow it up.
Understood.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
Aha! That got us out of here.
You were able to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now, a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko brought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. The string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why. Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way they could never fly away again. And I guess Iber and I made her relive a painful memory.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
Selecting the map icon will bring up a map of the current Somnium world. You can see your current location and objects you've investigated on your Somnium map. If you're lost or want to save time, try checking the map. Okay, map. Microphone, gate, panda head, parasol. Panda head, gate. Okay. So there's a parasol we can look at over here then.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
This parasol is turning, so...
The parasol is spinning freely.
Stop it?
Leave it to me. Oh, it's hot. I do not think force is the answer here. The parasol is spinning freely.
Breathe on it? Breathe on it?
Think of it like a girl's skirt.
Silence, Date.
Wow.
That flew away as well. Oh!
What is this?
The entire...
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
The entire merry-go-round went. That's one way of solving it, I suppose.
Iris? Why?
Ooh. What's with all the cuts on her back?
Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time?
That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry!
Why are you here?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
If you weren't here, everything would be fine.
I'm sorry!
Apologizing means nothing. Say something. Don't make me into the bad guy.
Kinda sounds like you are, Shoko, but...
What's that look, huh?
Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
It's all your fault. You. I wish you had never been born.
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here? Iba, look out!
What?
Oop.
I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. You just sleep talking. More than 1 second when you clear, you get a prize? No, boss, anything but that. Okay.
It's Mizuki.
Ooh. Ooh. All of these cost a lot. Give present. We don't even have a present. Break the glass. Speak kindly?
Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is
Oh?
that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Yield Mizuki with Shoko's voice. Time remaining 3.5 seconds. Day 2, Saturday.
Are you okay? Mizuki.
Her eyes look better, at least.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Oh no.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A
Also
date?
no.
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
All right, understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
It's related to the frozen iris that we saw. She didn't answer. About Iris's body?
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Can't we get her to, like, write things down? About the ringtone I heard in
Hey,
Somnium.
Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
You believe in prophetic dreams.
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Saga, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Oh, prophetic dreams?
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
About the ringtone.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing. No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember?
Yeah.
We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
About the aphonia.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
About the ice
Mizuki.
pick.
When we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it.
I guess she pulled it out of the cops.
Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive. Damn it.
I couldn't help Mizuki get her voice back. She's sitting on the chair, she looks drained like an abandoned doll. Boss is watching Mizuki with a compassionate gaze. He talks a piece of it. About prophetic dreams.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something. Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
Right. About the ringtone?
I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
Done. Summarize for me.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
Alright, back to the scene of the crime.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Oh dear.
As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Bloom Park, Saturday, 8:13 p.m. Who are you?
Who are you? Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then... Aiba? But why?
Yeah, why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Tonight, Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? Can't they go in there and see what's in there? No? It's a horse from the merry-go-round. Fence bench. Control room of the merry-go-round. This is where the ride is operated, which apparently we can't go into. Anyway, out the ringtone.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
What if it's under the merry-go-round?
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories, but that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that, but it's our only lead.
I wish there was a way we could sort of go and look underneath. That feels like a place. How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you? I have experienced syncing many times with you, although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
You don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
Anything catch your eye?
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
I want to look underneath it, or inside a horse, maybe. Inside a horse! X-ray. Aha!
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
Did someone just like post it through the mouth to hide it?
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse.
Hey!
I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Iva.
Clue list. Smartphone.
Iva, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Iva the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
Yeah. Guess I couldn't have expected anything.
A rental?
This is a burner.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Yeah, it's a burner.
Come on.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
So she did hear an actual ringtone.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
The phone had no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue either. Just the one clue. The call at 9:02 p.m. I had Iva look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone.
Yeah.
No owner is registered.
Oh.
What happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off.
Well. Call the number I just
Iva,
gave you.
remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
Connected. Connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
Yeah, why would you start with that?
They hung up.
Really? No shit.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
You call it again. That's not gonna
I'll
help.
call it again. I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
They're gonna notice it's the same number.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
What cell tower did that call connect to?
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line, because you blew it.
Yeah, he certainly blew it. Why was the phone in the horse?
Unknown.
I mean, probably to hide it, right?
But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this, or did someone else? And for what specific purpose?
Who was the person we called?
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Should we go to Shinjuku?
There would be no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
I guess we go.
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah. I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Didn't look like
Let's
nothing.
hope so.
Again, residents. Saturday, 10:30 p.m.
Dante!
We told you to lock the door. Seems like you didn't do that. Oh well.
Dante! You came! But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
I don't know if you kept your promise properly, lady. How are you?
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy. Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush.
Hmm?
Where is her mom?
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
That doesn't sound good.
She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell me.
Oh, we didn't like
did
that.
you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
You streamed that late at night, Iris?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
Date, I have been thinking. I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Day 3, Sunday. Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:37 a.m. About the investigation.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. About Mizuki.
She was returned to the hospital after the sink. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
Huh?
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
About the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes.
Shoko's burnt her anyway.
Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication. It's good luck, you know? Whether it's catching fish or catching criminals.
Who called us?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Anything else?
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned.
Which was suspicious.
Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital.
Oh.
He was brought there from a traffic accident.
He's the one who's unconscious after the traffic accident.
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all.
Yep.
He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Somnium.
Smack him across the face and wake him up. You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that...
I feel like most people with an unregistered burner might hang up on the police.
They blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Nothing stand out to you, Ivor?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Fair.
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iva.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Sure, Ivor. Any other info about Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
About the investigation. Nope.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Ivor about Mizuki?
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
Alright, let's have a summary. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki, or get information from Mama at Marble.
Iba, let's move.
Roger that.
But I think I will get into those leads next time, because I think I'm going to call it here for the day. So, thank you very much for coming. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media, which are linked below. I post my streaming schedule both here on YouTube in the community tab and also over on social media, though this was the last scheduled stream of the week, so there will be a new schedule up later tonight. And the next stream will be tomorrow, 7 PM, and I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, so keep an eye out for the schedule. And I hope to see you then or another time. Once again, thanks for coming, and this is Kalla signing out. See ya, bye bye.